So just that set of dumbbells for today, medium to heavy. Let's go ahead and start with our warm-up. A nice jog. Let's get our heart rate up. We've got some cardio. We'll be incorporating that weight 1 or 2 throughout the entire class. So that weight is going to be your best friend. You can always grab a different weight in the middle of the class. All right, just a few more here. Just a nice little jog. Go ahead and take it to a side step with reaching your arms overhead. So we're slowing down those jumping jacks. So we have 3 sets of moves. In each set, we have 4 moves. We're doing 45 seconds on, 15-second breather, 3 times through, then we're moving on to the next 4 moves. Just a side tap. Do 1 more on each side. From here, take it down to a low, wide squat. Arms are out to a T. Give me tiny circles with the arms, palms facing down. Shoulders relaxed down from your ears. And then reverse that circle. A few more breaths here. Holding the arms out straight, bend and extend the knees. Chest stays lifted here. Deep bend. Slight bend your knees as you rise to stand. Avoid locking out your knees. 2 more. On the next one, hold the knees bent, hinge forward. Give yourself a nice big hug. And as you open up the arms, squeeze your shoulder blades together. A few more here. Giving yourself a nice big hug and then squeezing your shoulder blades together. 1 more. Gently come on down to that right knee. Untuck your right toes, pressing into your left knee, allowing your left hip to open. Chin and chest is lifted. We're going to straighten that left leg, draw the hips back, and then press the knee forward. Just moving forwards and backwards. On the next one, hold that left leg straight, hips are back, point, flex, circle out that left ankle. Hold the left toes flexed, hinge forward, framing your left foot, maybe bringing the crown of your head towards your toes. Gently rise up, switching sides, release your left knee down, take a big step forward with your right foot, pressing into your right knee, chin and chest is lifted here. Maybe rocking onto the outer knife edge of your right foot, opening up that right hip. Hold it for the exhale. On your inhale, straighten that front right leg, and then press it forward. Straighten and bend. On the next one, hold that right leg straight, point, flex, circle out that right ankle. Anything that feels good to you today on the right side. As you hold that right foot flexed, hinge forward, framing your right foot. Maybe bringing your nose towards your knee, heart towards your thigh. Feeling that stretch all along the right hamstring, your right calf. On your next inhale, gently rise up, roll your shoulders back. Roll them forward. Maybe grab a sip of water. All right, we're going to use 1 weight to begin. So first we're going to have 1 weight between our palms. From here, making sure I can see my notes. From here, low wide squat. We have a core turn to the left, come back to center, overhead press, bring it back down. Core turn, bring it back center, overhead press. So just to the left side, you can come to a quarter turn. You can come to a full half turn if you want to turn all the way to the back, all the way back in front, overhead press, bring it back down. So quarter turn or half turn. Keep it going. You've got 20 seconds here. We're going to stay with 1 weight. And we have monster walks next. You do have a 15-second breather in between. Last 10. You've got it. Last 5, 2, and 1. Come to the back of your area. Feet are wider than your hips, toes turned out. Weight between your palms, elbows are wide. Sink your hips down low. We have monster walks up and back, facing the same direction going up, the same direction going back. So we're not going to turn around. Walking up. Chest is lifted. Use what space you have and walking back. Keep it going. Monster walks up and back. We're firing up those glutes, those inner and outer thighs here. You've got 20 seconds to go. That's it. Bring it up and back. You've got 10. Breather coming up after this. And then we have that quarter or half turn to the right. Bring it center and a forward press. All right, shake it out. Next up, come back to that wide stance. Core turn to the right. Bring it back to center. Now we have a forward press. Just extending the arms out directly in front. Back together. All right, those 45 seconds have begun. Quarter turn. Bring it back center. Forward press. Keep it going. You can also take out that hop and just step. You're pressing that weight directly out in front. Keep it going. Hopefully you're not regretting your weight, Mindy. That's it. Still going. Still moving. You got 15 seconds. We're going to take that heart rate down next. You got 3, 2, and 1. All right, 15 seconds. Make it active. Maybe step side to side. Maybe grab a sip of water. Next up, so with that single weight, feet are hip width apart and parallel. Come down to a low wide squat. Halo wrap. Opposite elbow to knee. Squat down. Opposite side. Halo wrap. Elbow to knee. Squat down low. If you come over to the left side, drawing that left knee up towards the right elbow. Set the left leg down. Squat. Right to left. You're drawing that right knee up. Left elbow down. And squat. Keep it going. We're back to the top after this. Just alternating which direction you begin with. 15 seconds to go. Maybe trying to make that connection. Opposite elbow, opposite knee. You've got 7. Last 3, 2, and 1. Finish up where you're at. All right, so with that weight, we have that quarter turn to the left. As you come back to center, overhead press, bring it back down. Join me in 2 and 1. All right, set it up. Low wide squat, overhead press, bring it back down. Keep it going. You can also take out that hop and just step the legs quarter or full turn. Keep a soft bend in your knees. If you want to add in that overhead press at your turn and forward, that is also an option. Keep it going. You got less than 15 seconds to go. Stay with it. Don't stop now. That's it. Last 5. Monster walks coming up in 2 and 1. All right, grab a sip of water. We have those monster walks. This hair clip does not want to keep my hair in place. All right, we're coming back to the back of your area. From there, your knees are wide, wider than your hips, toes turned out. Weight between your palms. Walk it up and walk it back. I want you to try to sink your hips an inch or 2 lower. Chest stays lifted. Very nice, Mindy. Great way to use that space you have. If you only have a few feet, step it forward, step it back. You got it. If you have a long space to work with, use that space. We're not turning around. We're staying facing the same direction the whole time. That's it. You got 10. Almost there. Last 7. You've got 3, 2, and 1. All right, bring it on up. Shake it out, maybe grab a sip of water. We have that quarter or half turn to the right side. When you come back to the front, give me that forward press directly out in front of your chest. Set out that wide stance. We're going. 45 seconds is on the clock. Half turn or quarter turn. You can step, you can hop, you can add in that forward press, add your turn, or just keep it when you're coming to the front. 20 seconds to go. That's it. We're trying to get that heart rate up here. We've got those obliques coming up next. You've got 10. Stay with it. Don't stop now. Last 3, 2. All right, grab a sip of water. Grab water at any time if you need it. Feet are hip width apart and parallel. Weight between your palms. Coming down low in that squat as you rise up. Give me that halo wrap to a knee drive. All right, we're going. 45 seconds have begun. Elbow to knee, set it down, switching sides. If you want to make this more challenging, you can bring your feet closer together. You can also widen your stance to disperse that weight. Knee drive, set it down, squat. Maybe sinking your hips an inch or two lower as you come into that squat. You've got 15 seconds. Stay with it. As you wrap that weight around your head, keep your abs engaged. Squeeze your glutes. Last 3, 2, and 1. All right, third and final round here. Weight remains at heart center. We have that quarter or half hop turn. We're gonna bring it back to center. Overhead press. All right, we're going. 45 seconds is on the clock. The goal here is to go faster. This is your third and final round. You've been here before. Nothing new. Maybe make it a bigger turn. You got it. If you're hopping, please make sure you're landing soft on the balls of your feet. Heels are lifted. Keep it going. Knees stay bent. That's it. You got 10. Quarter, half turn to the left. Come back to center, overhead press. 2, and 1. All right, come to the back of your area. Step aside to side. Catch your breath. Knees are wider than your hips, toes turned out. Sink your hips down. Low, wide squat. Elbows are wide between your palms. Walk it up. When you get to the top of your area, walk it back. Chest stays nice and lifted here. Keep it going. So your knees are tracking out over your toes. So what I mean is that your knees aren't coming into a knock-knee position. If your knees are coming in, bring your hips up higher. You're still getting that same workout if your hips are a little bit higher or if they're lower. But you want your knees tracking out over your toes, not in towards one another. Keep it going. You've got 7. Then we have that hop turn to the right with the forward press. And 3, 2, bless you. All right, come back to the center, shake it out. All right, 10 seconds and we're going again. Last time to the right side. Weight at heart center. Feet are wide. All right, give me that quarter or half squat, forward press. Again, goal here is to just keep moving the entire time. You've got it. That's it. Stay with it. You're already 15 seconds in. Stepping or hopping. Whether you have a half or a quarter turn, keep those knees bent. Heels are lifted. Land soft on the balls of your feet. Last 10. You've got 5, 3, 2, and 1. All right, grab a sip of water. Might have to change clips here. All right, we're back to those halo wraps, to alternating knee drive. Try to make that connection, elbow to knee. We're going. That timer has begun. As you wrap that weight around your head, draw your navel deep into your spine. And I always say, as beautiful as the genies are, you don't want those hips to move. So draw your navel into your spine. Squeeze your thighs together. Squeeze your glutes. Everything is tight here as you wrap that weight around. Nothing moving except your shoulders to your fingertips. 15 seconds to go. Don't forget to breathe. Squat, halo wrap, knee drive. You've got 5, 3, 2. All right. Catch your breath. We're moving on to 4 new fun moves. All right. We are going to use one weight here. We're going to have it in our left arm. I'll just show you what we're going to do real quick. You still got 15 seconds. From here, we have a curtsy lunge, standing overhead press to knee drive. So curtsy, overhead, crunch. Let's actually do the same knee to elbow. We did the opposite. Let's do the same. So left curtsy, rise up, crunch it out. All right, we're going in 3, 2, and 1. 45 seconds on the clock. That weight is in your left hand. Your left leg curtsies. Rise up, lift them overhead. Left elbow down, right knee. Sorry, left knee. We're working the left side. Left knee to left elbow. You can keep that right arm out like a broken T for stability. At your hip, behind your head. Anything that's comfortable for you. Keep it going. Overhead press, rise to stand. Knee to elbow, overhead press. Curtsy. Keep it going. We're going to grab that second weight. So one weight in each hand. In 3, 2. All right, finish up where you're at. Left arm's going to be hurting. All right. One weight to each shoulder. From here, we have opposite knee, opposite overhead press. Marches. So you want to slow it down. Slow and control. Draw that navel into your spine. Weights on your shoulders. Right knee, left arm. Bring the right knee down. Left arm down. Right arm, left knee. Bring it down. Slow it down as much as you need to. You can widen that stance if you'd like. You can also bring your feet closer together. Keep it going. Try to flex your toes. You draw that knee up, reaching that knee to the same shoulder. And switch. 10 more seconds. Then we're going to set that weight in your left hand down, keeping the weight in the right hand for a curtsy on the right side. All right, finish up where you're at. Set the left weight down. Weights in your right hand. Curtsy, overhead press, rise up, crunch, curtsy, rise overhead press, crunch it out, and reach. 45 seconds has begun. You can tee out that arm if you would like. You can bring your left hand to your hip, bring your left hand behind your head, whichever is comfortable to you. You're already 15 seconds in. Keep it going. We're sticking with that one weight next. We're coming back to our sumo squat. We have lots of abs today, especially in this round. Last 10. Right curtsy, right overhead press, right knee to right elbow, and release. You got 3, 2. All right, finish up where you're at. Come down. Feet are wider than your hips. Toes are out. We're coming back to that sumo squat. Bend your knees. Weights to your left hip. Draw it out around in front. Over to your right hip. Out in front. 45 seconds has begun. So you're keeping your core engaged. You're not moving your upper body, just your arms. Reach it out to the left. Over towards the right. Reach it out. Over towards the left. You're using those obliques to stabilize your core. Maybe sink your hips lower. Maybe go heavier on the weight if you'd like. Just if we're stirring a big pot. Not sure what kind of spoon or ladle we'd have. Keep it going. Almost there. We're transferring that weight to our left hand back to the top. And 3, 2. All right, shake it out. Maybe grab a sip of water. We're back to the top. Weight to that left hand. Weight to your left shoulder. Curtsy lunge, left side. In 3, 2, and 1. Give me that curtsy, overhead press, elbow to knee. Extend, bring it down. Lift, crunch it out. Extend, curtsy, lift, crunch, extend. Keep it going. Slow it down as much as you need to. Try to make that connection, left elbow to left knee. Maybe passing elbow to knee and reach. You've got 15 seconds. That's it. Deepen that curtsy lunge, working the inner and outer thighs, working those glutes. You've got 3, 2. All right, finish up where you're at. Maybe grab a sip of water. We have overhead marches next. Grab 2 weights. 1 weight in each hand. Going in 3, 2. All right, right arm, left knee. Lower and switch. Left arm, right knee. Lower and switch. That's it. Beautiful focus. Great way to stay in it. Keep it going. Make sure you're breathing. You don't want to inadvertently get any cramps. Keep it going. Just lifting, opposite knee, opposite arm overhead, and release. I know that left arm is sore. Keep it going. You've got less than 10 seconds, and we're setting that left weight down, keeping the weight in your right hand for our curtsy to oblique crunch. All right, set that left weight down. Find your stance. Weight is in your right hand to your right shoulder. We're going in 5. Right curtsy, standing overhead press to oblique crunch. Curtsy out, overhead press, crunch, press, curtsy. Maybe make that connection with your right elbow, I almost said left, right elbow and right knee. Rising up tall, overhead press. Keep it going. Maybe left hand to your hip. Maybe out to a broken teammate behind your head, whichever is comfortable for you. You can also just relax it by your side. You've got 12 seconds. Elbow to knee, reach, curtsy, overhead, crunch it out, extend. You got 5. All right, release that weight. Do something a little bit different. Come back to that sumo squat. So with 1 weight between your palms, elbows are wide. We're gonna draw that elbow to the knee and lift and then switch. So you're alternating sides. We're gonna burn out those obliques. 45 seconds is on the clock. As you draw the same elbow to the same knee, that opposite shoulder is stacked directly over your bottom shoulder. So imagine your upper body is between 2 panes of glass. So we're not rolling forwards. No crunches here. Keeping those knees nice and wide. Beautiful. Elbow to knee, lift up. Keep it going. Exhale on the crunch. Inhale to rise. You got 5. Last 2. All right, we've got 1 more round of these 4 moves, and then we're moving on to something brand new. Weights in your left hand. Right arm out to a T, elbow wide on your hip. We have that left curtsy to a crunch. All right, 45 seconds is on the clock. The goal here, this third and final round, we are going the entire time. We're not stopping. You are so strong. Maybe point your toes as you draw that left knee up, left elbow down. Sculpting those shoulders. Crunching that left oblique. Firing up the inner and outer thighs. You've got 10. Last time on this side. Grabbing that second weight in 3, 2, and 1. Grab that second weight. Grab some water whenever you need it. Try to keep those feet moving. Feet are hip width apart and parallel. Maybe wider, maybe closer together. One weight in each hand. Hands to your shoulders. Right arm, left knee lifts and lower. Left arm, right knee lift and lower. Last time doing this. Keep it going. That's it. You're already more than 15 seconds down. You've got it. Great focus. Way to push through. Opposite knee. Opposite overhead press. Keep it going. Last 10. Don't stop now. I know left shoulder is on fire. You got it. 3, 2. All right, set that left weight down. Keep that right weight in your right hand. That weight's to your right shoulder. Find your stance, left arm out to a T, elbow wide, hand to your hip. Right curtsy, overhead press, oblique crunch. Reach, curtsy, reach, crunch. Slow down as much as you need to. You can also always pick up the pace, but we're not going for speed on these ones. You're getting that heart rate up just by moving and just by incorporating that weight. Curtsy, overhead press. Give me that oblique crunch. Rise back up. If you lose your balance, just come back into it. That's it. You got 10 seconds. We're going to fire up both of those obliques next. Using one weight, 2, and 1. All right, still with that single weight. Keep that weight between your palms. Elbows are wide. Feet are wider than your hips, toes turned out. Bend your knees down. Sink your hips low. Bring that weight to heart center. Elbow to knee and lift. Elbow to knee and lift. Avoid rolling forwards or backwards. Use your core to stabilize you. You're crunching your obliques, but you're really using your entire abdominal muscle, your back muscle, to rise up with control. Think about how slow you're crunching down, elbow to knee, the same momentum to rise. And just like that, you have 15 seconds. Breather after this, and then we're moving on. We're going to grab 2 heavy weights next. You got 5, 3, 2. All right. Next up, we're going to grab 2 weights. We have a single leg deadlift to a staggered squat. So we're holding those feet the entire time. Right leg steps back, so your left foot's grounded, your right heel is popped, your right foot staggered slightly back behind, one weight in each hand, back is flat. We have that single leg deadlift. As we rise up, weights to your shoulders, give me a squat and rise, release down. 45 seconds have begun. So your back is flat in that deadlift. Where you bend, your gaze should follow. So avoid keeping your neck hyperextended, looking up. Keeping your neck in neutral spine. As you hinge at your hips, think about trying to press your left glute back towards a wall behind you, maybe an imaginary wall. If it's not close by, keep it going. Almost there. You've got 8. Last 3. All right. We're setting one weight down. You can also keep 2. Let's keep 2. We did so much with one weight the last round. 2 weights. One weight in each hand at heart center. Knuckles in towards one another. We're going to slightly hinge forward and we're going to alternate kicking the leg back. Right, then left, right, then left. So if you're hinging forward, keep your abs tight, keep your navel pulled into your spine. You can also work from an upright position. Just know your range of motion is going to be more limited than if you were hinged forward and just kicking the leg back. Flex the foot, squeeze your glutes, keep it going. If you're hinged forward, your back is flat, whoop, kick it straight back. Don't kick a wall or door behind you like I just did. That's it. You've got 3, 2, and 1. All right, you got those 2 weights. Bring that right foot forward. Now we have a left single leg deadlift. That left leg is staggered back. Right foot's forward, the opposite of what we just did. Single leg deadlift, weights to your shoulders, doing that staggered squat. Back is flat. You're trying to press your right glute towards the wall behind you. That left heel stays lifted the entire time. Pressing the ball of your left foot in towards the floor. Maybe pressing your toes then. Your front right foot is pressed entirely into the floor from your big toe back to your pinky, straight back to your heel. You're maintaining that bend in both of your knees the entire time. Avoid locking out that front right knee, even in the deadlift. You've got 10. We've got cardio next. Using 1 weight or 2. You've got 3, 2. All right. So we're finishing up with cardio. Option if you want to use 2 weights, we have a pencil jack. You can also use 1 weight between your palms and jack it out. All right. Those 45 seconds have begun. Now you can hop. If you like, you can step. Just make sure you're alternating right and left. Again, option to use 1 weight or 2 weights. We're getting that shoulder work in today. We're getting that lower body work in. And we're getting that core. Keep it going. Pressing up. 20 seconds to go. We're right back to the top. Single leg deadlift to a staggered squat. Almost there. Stepping or hopping. Pencil jack. Arms overhead. 1 or 2 weights for 2. And 1. All right. Set those weights down. From here, right foot's forward. Left foot staggers back. Pop that left heel. Relax your shoulders down from here. You may roll them up and then down. Weights down in front. Give me that single leg deadlift. Press your right glute in towards the wall. Rise up, weights to your shoulders. Squat it out and rise. Weights down in front. Deadlift to a squat. Keep it going. You're more than 15 seconds down. So you're not using your upper body here. It's all lower body. It's all core. That's it. Protect your spine. Keep your navel pulled deep into your back. Last 7. You got 3, 2. All right, finish up that set you're on. 1 weight or 2. I'm just going to use 2 because it's easier. Because we're using 2 weights majority of this. All right, we have those alternating single leg kicks back. When you turn so I don't kick the wall of the door. We're kicking back and release. Kick and release. Again, you can hinge forward. You can also be upright. Kick and kick. Totally up to you. If you're hinging, make sure you're not rounding or arching your spine. Just a flat back. Kick. Drop back down. Kick. Keep it going. Squeeze your glute as you extend that leg. Flex your toes. Heel is lifted. Toes pointed down. You've got 7. Very nice. Last 2. And 1. All right, rise up. So with 1 weight in each hand, left foot forward, right foot back, pop that right heel. Scroll your shoulders up and then down, relaxing your ears. Weight down in front, give me that single leg deadlift. Glide the weight towards your left knee, maybe down your shin. As you rise up, bring the weights to your shoulders. Give me that split squat. Staggered squat. Keep it going. Keep that right heel lifted. Left sole of your foot is entirely planted in towards the floor. Don't let those toes lift up. Your back is flat in your deadlift. So the goal here is not how far can you reach those weights towards your toes. Maybe you get to your left knee. Maybe your shins. Keep it going. All right. We do have that cardio. Pencil jacks. 1 or 2 weights. We're going in 7. We have 1 more round of this. All right, give me those pencil jacks. Step it or hop it. Just think, this is your last bit of cardio. Keep it going. 15 seconds in. Almost there, stepping or hopping. Keep it going. Almost there. You're so strong. You've got this. We're getting that heart rate back up before we go into our third and final round of those staggered deadlift to a staggered squat. You've got 5, 3, 2. All right, bring those weights down. Set it up. Let's do the left foot forward. Right foot staggers back. Roll your shoulders up and down. Palms facing in towards your hips. Back is flat. All right, we're going. Single leg deadlift. Rise up, weights to your shoulders. Squat it out. Rise back up. Press that left glute towards the wall. Come back up. Squat it out. Back is straight. Keep it going. As you come into that squat, as you come in and out of that deadlift, keep your navel pulled into your spine. That's it. Keep it going. Reaching down towards your knee, your shin, your toes. Rise up. And a squat for 3, 2. All right, roll the shoulders up and back. With 1 or 2 weights, we have alternating straight leg kickbacks. All right, you can hinge it forward. You can hold it upright. Keep a soft bend in those knees. Weights between your palms. Extend and release. Really draw your navel into your spine. Think about trying on a super skinny pair of jeans. You're drawing that navel and you want to get that top button. For me, it's anything before COVID. Keep it going. Lift and lower. Keep your gaze forward. You can always turn side to side, but you will lose your balance. So try to just keep looking forward. I'm a prime example. Every time I turn to look at the screen, I almost lose my balance. That's it. You've got 7. Squeeze your glutes. Lift higher. Last 3, 2. All right, roll the shoulders up and back. Right foot's planted. Stagger that left foot back. Pop that left heel. Roll your shoulders up and down. Weight in each hand. Palms facing in towards your hips. We're going in 3, 2. Single leg deadlift. Press your right glute towards that wall behind you. Rise up. Weights to your shoulders. Squat it out. Rise back up. Release the weights down. Right glute back. You're going to feel in your right hamstring too. Squat and rise. Your back is flat on your deadlift. Rise up. Don't forget your belly button. Keep it pulled in. That's it. Exhale on your squat. Exhale on your deadlift. Inhale as you rise. You've got 7. Last 2. And 1. All right. Because before our cool down, this round, no hopping. We're just going to step it out, still with those weights. Maybe go heavier. Overhead press with alternating step out, side to side. We're cooling that body down here. Keep it going. Your navel still pulled into your spine. Your shoulders are stacked directly over your hips. Just tapping the legs out directly from the hip. Back in under the hip flexor. You've got it. Less than 20 seconds. Yes, you can. Beautiful focus. Great work. You've got the determination to finish so strong. Last 8. You've got 5. All right. Set those weights down. Roll your shoulders up and back. Step it out side to side. Roll your shoulders forward. Still stepping side to side. Plant your feet wider than your hips, cross your right arm across your body. Gently pulling your right forearm with your left hand in towards your left shoulder. Open and switch. Left arm across, gently pulling your left forearm in towards your right shoulder with your right palm. Open. Draw your right elbow wide behind your head. Keep your chin and chest lifted. Keeping your airway nice and open. Maybe circle out your right wrist. Open and switch. Left elbow wide. Maybe circle out your left wrist. Release your hands, circle out both wrists. Nice big inhale. Exhale, folding over your left leg. Maybe bringing your hands to the floor. Maybe just hovering in space so you can do a complete forward fold. Drawing your knee towards your nose. You can also come to a half lift with your back flat. Whatever is comfortable. If you're in that half lift, gently pressing your hands into your left thigh, avoiding your left knee. From here, we're going to bend and extend to that left knee. And extend, bend, and extend 2 more. All right, over to the left side. Walk your hands over in space, over to the right side. Same thing here. You can stay with that half lift, hands hovering in space, or to your right thigh, avoiding that right knee. You can also do a complete forward fold, bringing the crown of your head towards your toes. Whether you're in that forward fold or half lift, walk your hands over to the center. Again, hovering in space or on the floor. We're going to bend and extend both the knees and lift. 2 more. Hold the bend of the knees. Bring your hands to the tops of your thighs, rising up. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale as you look over your left shoulder. Straighten that right arm. Twisting your spine. Inhale, lengthen center. Exhale, look over your right shoulder. Straightening that left arm. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, forward fold. Rolling up slowly, 1 vertebrae at a time. I want you to give me 1 more deep breath. Fantastic work. Thank you so much. Hopefully you enjoyed.